Draw a quadrilateral in the Cartesian plane whose vertices are minus 4, 5, 0, 7, 5, minus 5, minus 4, minus 2. Also find its area. Okay. The plane containing x-axis, y-axis and the points of the plane is called a Cartesian plane here. Hence, minus 4 pi, it comes under the second quadrant. This is the first quadrant here, second, third, and fourth quadrant. Here x is negative, y positive here. Minus 4 plus 5. 0, 7, x coordinate is 0 here. The point lies on the y axis here. If x coordinate is 0, the point lies on the y axis here. 0, 7. 5 minus 5. So x is positive, y is negative. It comes under fourth quadrant here. 5 minus 5. Okay, then minus 4 minus 12. It comes under third quadrant. In third quadrant, x is negative, y also negative. Minus 4 minus 2. X is a minus 4, y is a minus 12. Minus 4 minus 2. Just join all the points here. When you get one diagram here, it is a quadrilateral. Means it contains four points here, four sides. You find the area of the quadrilateral here. Therefore, the required area is equal to 1 divided by 12 into modulus of, take here minus 4 5, minus 4 5. This is the first part. Second part is 0 7 here. So 0 7. Third part 5 minus 5. So 5 minus of 5 here. Minus 4 minus 2. Minus 4 minus 2 here. And repeat once again the first number here. Minus 4 5. Minus 4 plus 5. This is the important step here. Okay. But write all the 4 parts here. Repeat once again the first point. Minus 4 5. Therefore 1 upon 2. This is equal to 1 upon 2 into modulus of. But multiply in this order here. In this order. 7 4s are 28 here. Minus of 28. 0 into minus 5 becomes a 0. Plus a 0. 5 into minus 2 is minus 10 here. Minus of 10. Then minus 4 into 5 minus 20. 4 5s are 20 here. Minus of 20. Write all the numbers in one bracket here. Then write here minus sign. Minus of again into bracket. Multiply in this order here. 5 into 0 becomes a 0. Then 7 into 5. 7 5s are 35. Plus 35. Then minus 5 into minus 4 here. Minus into minus plus. 5 4s are 20. Plus 20. Then minus 4 2 into minus 4 here. Minus into minus plus. 2 4s are 8. Plus 8 here. So modulus here. Complete. Then this is equal to 1 upon 2 into modulus of minus 10 minus 20 minus 30 minus 28 is minus of 58 here. Minus of 58. Then minus sign is there. Right here minus of 35 plus 20. 55 plus 8. 43 here. So 43. Therefore, this equal to 1 upon 2 into modulus of minus 58 minus 43. 8 plus 3 becomes 11 here. Minus 5 minus 4 minus of this is 58. 50, not 43 here. This is 53 here. 35 plus 20, 55. 55 plus 63. It is not a 53, 63. Therefore, 8 plus 3 becomes 11. 6 plus 5, 11 plus 1, 12. Minus of 121. Minus 121. And modulus sign is there. So, minus becomes a plus here. Therefore, this is equal to 121 divided by 12. Okay, if there is negative number, we take a positive only because the modulus sign is there. Modulus of minus 121 is plus 121 here. Therefore, this is equal to 60.5 square units. So area of this quadrilateral is 60.5 square units here. This is the answer. The base of an equilateral triangle with a side 2A lies along the y-axis such that the midpoint of the base is at the origin. Find the vertices of the triangle. So here triangle is equilateral triangle. So length of each side are 2A. They are already given here. Hence ABC is the triangle here, equilateral triangle. ಇದೊಂದು ಸಮಬಾಹು ತ್ರಿಭುಜ. ಸಮಬಾಹು ತ್ರಿಭುಜ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಾಹುಗಳು ಸಮ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಬಾಹು 2A ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದು 2A ಇದೆ, ಇದು 2A ಇದೆ, ಇದು ಸಹ 2A ಇದೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಲೆಂತ್ 2A ಇದೆ. ಓ ಒರಿಜಿನ್ ಇದು ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, BC ದ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಓಕೆ, ಓ ವಿ ದ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ BC. Hence this length is a unit here and this length is a unit here. OB is equal to A, OC is equal to A. Therefore, its total length is 2A. Okay. Therefore, in an equilateral triangle, ABC. BC is a base here. BC is a base and OB is a midpoint. O means origin. Origin OB it's a midpoint. Okay, and each side and length of each side ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು length is 2A. Hence AB is equal to 2A. AB and BC is equal to CA is equal to 2A units. So O is the midpoint of BC here. Therefore, OB is equal to OC is equal to A. And the point of BC lies on the y-axis here. On y-axis, the x coordinate is 0 and its length is a unit here. Therefore, coordinate of B is 0A and the coordinate of C here, even this point lies on y-axis here, but here it is a negative value. Here it is positive and this side it is negative. So 0 minus A. 0 minus A. Then take a triangle AOB. This is a right angle triangle. You can use the Pythagoras theorem. From triangle AOB. Okay. From triangle AOB, you can use Pythagoras theorem here. So OB square plus OA square is equal to AB square here. Okay, therefore OA square plus OB square, OA square plus OB square is equal to AB square. Now take OB square right hand side here. Hence OA square is equal to AB square minus of OB square here. Then take a square right hand side, it becomes a root here. Hence OA is equal to root of AB square minus of OB square. Hence OA is equal to root of, AB, its length is 2a. Therefore, 2a square. 2a, it's a square minus. Then OB is equal to a unit here, so it is a square here. It is a square. Therefore, this equal to root of 2a whole square becomes a 4a square minus of a square here. 4a square minus a square becomes a 3a square, root of 3 into a square. So this is equal to root 3 into a. Square root and square cancels here, root 3 into a. Therefore, this length a is equal to root 3a. Therefore, coordinate of the part A. The part lies on x-axis. On x-axis, y coordinate is 0. Therefore, a is equal to root 3 into a, comma 0. Okay. Coordinate of A is root 3 a comma 0. Coordinate of B is this one here, and the coordinate of C is this one. These are the vertices of the triangle here ABC here. Okay, coordinate of B here, so 0a. Coordinate of C 0 minus a, and the coordinate of this part A is root 3a comma 0. So find the distance between points P x1 y1 and Q x2 y2. First case PQ parallel to y axis, second case PQ parallel to x axis here. Hence here PQ is parallel to y axis here. If PQ parallel to y axis, then here coordinate of P is x1, coordinate of x coordinate of Q is x2 here. Means here this distance is the same here. Hence x1 is equal to x2 here. When the line parallel to y axis, then the x coordinates are same here. Okay, therefore take solution here. In the first case, PQ is parallel to y axis. Therefore, x1 is equal to x2 here. x1 is equal to x2. Therefore, by distance formula, by distance formula, so PQ is equal to root of x2 minus of x1, it's a square, plus y2 minus of y1, it's a square. But here x2 and x1 both are equal here, therefore replace here. Okay, therefore this equal to root of x1 minus x1, it's a square, then plus y2 minus of y1, it's a square. So this becomes a 0. So this equal to root of 0 plus y2 minus of y1, it's a square. Here the square root and the square cancels here. So therefore this equal to y2 minus of y1 here. So distance always positive. That's why you take a modulus sign here. Suppose if there is negative value, even though you take a plus sign here, positive value, because distance is always positive here. Okay. So similarly, if a line of parallel to x-axis here, in that case here y coordinate same here. Okay. In this case y1 is equal to y2 here. Only x coordinates are different. Here this is x1 and this is x2 here. But here this is y1 and y2, the same point here. Okay. Therefore, in the second case here, PQ is parallel to x-axis. PQ is parallel to x-axis. So therefore, y1 is equal to y2. Therefore, use again distance formula. PQ is equal to root of x2 minus of x1 whole square plus y1 and y2 both are same, therefore just replace y2 by y1 here. So y1 minus of y1, it's a square here. y1 minus y1 becomes a 0. Complete this term becomes a 0 here. Therefore root of x2 minus of x1, it's a square here. This becomes a 0. Square root and square cancels here. Remaining is x2 minus of x1. But distance always positive here. Hence we take a modulus sign. So modulus of x2 minus x1. If a line parallel to y-axis here, then the distance between 2 points is modulus of y2 minus y1. If a line parallel to x-axis, then the distance between 2 points is given by modulus of x2 minus x1.